Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here, and it's kind of a nice sunny Friday. Just kind of thinking about things. I was watching some Transformers Prime season 2 last night on DVD, and I was thinking about the end of the year figures that have been released, figures we're expecting to come out, and what to expect for next year. Obviously, we have the Beast Hunters figures coming out with the modified Transformers Prime season 1 and 2 figures, and then we're going to have the new figures, the actual beasts like Predaking and Laserback, and a few different ones that are going to come out. Who knows what the entire lineup's going to be? And that kind of made me think, all right, well, what figures are we still waiting for here in the US and the UK and Australia and some other places that are not Asia? And in retrospect of the past 2 years of figures for this line, the release launches have sucked. They have. We're just now getting first edition figures in the Midwest of the United States. I have just now seen a Thundertron figure. I still have not seen an Arachnid figure. I've seen very few Ratchet figures out and about. I have yet to see a Sky-Quake figure that is supposed to be out. I've just recently seen Dreadwing. I've just recently seen, or just picked up, Ultra Magnus. So the Transformers Prime figures distribution has been terrible, in my opinion. What do you guys think? I've been very disappointed in it. It seems like it took forever for that line to come out, and the figures being produced just seem like they're taking forever to get to the shelves. Yet Takara is able to get the Arms Micron versions out like that. And I think that's kind of a slap in the face to Transformer fans and consumers in the Western world by Hasbro. And it's really kind of a disappointment. So I was thinking, what figures are we going to see come next year? What figures would we like to see? Are these even concepts? Are they even going to do these figures from characters in the show? So, my fears are something like Sky-Quake. I'm afraid Sky-Quake's going to get canceled. I'm afraid we're not going to see it around here. So, I don't know. I really see this being the last season for Transformers Prime, and I see this being the final throes of the line of figures, which is really kind of sad. And Fall of Cybertron, we haven't seen that many figures either. We're just now getting the Bruticus figures from Fall of Cybertron. So, the only figures that we've had were Shockwave, Jazz, and Optimus. That's it. And we're just now starting to get those Bruticus figures come in. So, where are these figures? Why are they not getting them out? It's Christmas time. We should be seeing a lot more of them. I have seen a lot of the Asia exclusive figures like Wheelie and Megatron in the Bludgeon redo. I did pick up the Hotspot, which was very nice, very cool. But some of these other figures, just kind of taking forever, it seems. But I really wanted to focus on Transformers Prime. What figures are we going to see next year? What figures would we like to see? Do we think they're going to come out? I don't know. So this is just kind of a breakdown, no pun intended, of figures that I would like to see get released, wondering if we're going to get them here in the U.S. or if they got canceled. So let's take a look. All right, so out of the gate, I want to talk about Smokescreen. So here's a picture of his Arms Micron Takara version. I'm hoping to goodness that this figure actually makes it to the shelves here in the U.S. I love the character. I like this toy design. It's a little bit off with the numbers on the doors on his arm. Not quite show accurate as they should be on the doors hanging off his back. But, okay, whatever. I'll deal with it. I'm just afraid that this figure is not going to make a U.S. appearance. And that is a damn shame. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to hit? Is it going to be part of the last of the line? I'm really not thinking it's going to, because it's not all beast formers or beast hunters like. So I don't know. I really do hope it gets a release, though. Tailgate. We keep hearing about Tailgate. RC bitching and moaning about her first partner, Tailgate. Which makes me really not like this character. The other thing that annoys the hell out of me, we only see glimpses of him in flashbacks, but they repainted a Cyberverse cliff jumper to be Tailgate. And that's kind of annoying. I didn't like that. I'd rather have a new sculpt for the figure. But it looks like this is the one we're going to get. At least give us a repaint of the cliff jumper deluxe mode or model. If this is the only one we're going to get, at least give us a deluxe model. Is that going to happen? I doubt it, but it would be nice. And it's a cheap, easy repaint, make more money. All right, Sky-Quake. Again, I talked about this earlier. This is a figure I'm dying for. It's slated to come out. It's, on the bottom of my, I believe it was Thundertron figure, or Optimus, or Ultra Magnus figure. I can't remember which one it was. So he's supposed to come out, but nobody's seen him yet. The pre-orders are up. I really do hope this gets put out. I mean, it's just a repaint of Dreadwing, but that's fine. They're twins. I just want both of them together. Unfortunately, I'm getting the creepy feeling he's not going to come out. I got a feeling it's going to get canceled for release around here, which really, really stinks. Another thing I would like to see, I mean, since we already have the mold, why not give us a Terrorcon, a zombie version of this guy, like we got the Terrorcon cliff jumper. We did finally get that figure around here in the Midwest in the form of a first edition, but yeah, I just would love to have this guy as a Terrorcon as well as a standard figure. So that's 3 complete uses for a $25 mold. Come on, Hasbro. Grimlock. I have 2 questions for this character. 1, are we going to get this for Fall of Cybertron? It was at the Comic-Con. This is the Fall of Cybertron Voyager version, which is okay looking. It doesn't look bad at all. I'll pick it up if it comes out. I don't even know it's going to come out for Fall of Cybertron. We haven't seen anything here in the United States for Fall of Cybertron, hardly at all. And what about Transformers Prime? The writers at one point at a convention mentioned they wanted to bring the Dinobots into the storyline. And with the Beast Hunters coming, that's a perfect way to introduce these characters. But there's been 0 mention of the Dinobots in Transformers Prime since that convention, which is a damn shame. I'm afraid they're just not going to appear in the show, and that is heart-wrenching for the fans. Orion Pax. This is the ARMS Micron version. I would really like to get an Orion Pax over here. It's just an RID Optimus Prime figure with Decepticon logos, which, that's okay. My big thing is, if we do get this figure over here, can we at least get a different head sculpt with him and no mask? I think that would be worth purchasing. Otherwise, it's a shame we didn't get it, but I'm not too disappointed. Nemesis Prime. This is a figure I do want released over here, and I just don't think it's going to happen unless it comes out as a Toys R Us exclusive. I do like, this is the classic Nemesis Prime mold, black with the red, and it looks badass. I do like this. However, I would also like a variation that is show accurate. That's kind of the bluish black and the just dirty, nasty, almost rusty red color. With the yellow eyes that we got out of the TV show. That would make a great release. And once again, it's just a repaint for Hasbro. Come on, guys. Give us both a show-accurate Nemesis Prime and this badass black edition. Thundercracker and Skywarp. These guys are Asia exclusive, and they're pretty damn pricey for what they are. I love the paint schemes. They look great, and I would love them released here. At least give us the figures as a Toys R Us exclusive. It just pains me that we don't get these guys, especially Skywarp. He just looks so damn sexy in this paint scheme. I would also like to see a Starscream with the G1 colors. I think that would go really well with this set. In fact, you could do a 3-pack set of them, make it a Toys R Us exclusive of all the G1 colors of the Seekers. And, charge us 60, 70 bucks. People would buy it. Breakdown. This is a figure that I want as well. Unfortunately, I don't think we're getting this US side or Western world side. It's only available through Arms Micron over in Japan and Asia, which is a damn shame because this figure looks phenomenal and would go great with the knockdown or knockout figure. And they're also going to release the one with it's got Cyrus his face in there, the broke down rebuilt breakdown with the eye patch and everything. It's just a damn shame we don't even at least get a basic Voyager figure of this guy. It's ridiculous, really. No excuses. Unicron. I like this figure in its robot mode. Its alt mode is really kind of weird, but I kind of like how you can make him a head and put him on the other Unicron toy. I think that's kind of cool. It's just a shame that I don't think we're going to get this figure here in the US. This is, I believe, going to be an Asia exclusive only, and that really blows for the Transformers fans here in the US that don't have the ability to go out and get them from Asia. All right, here's a figure that I don't know if we're going to get or not. I haven't seen anything on. Hardshell, the Decepticon or Insecticon leader, essentially. We can get two figures out of this. We can get a standard Insecticon that's got one paint job, and then we can get Hardshell that had the stripes, because he had a bunch of stripes over his face and body that were like claw marks. That would be great. It'd be a nice Voyager class figure, and you could repaint it and resell it twice. Are we going to get this in 2013? I don't know. I hope so. Unfortunately, I think they're moving on to the Beast Hunter stuff, which really, really sucks if they leave this figure out, because it would have been amazing. Another figure that I would like would be Alpha Trion. I don't know if we're actually going to see this guy further in the show. We had a little glimpse of him here. We had him in another shot that talked about the original primes, I think. But I think this would be a great figure to have. I don't know what he would transform into, but, this would be awesome. Maybe we'll get to see finally figure out what happens to him in Beast Hunters. I don't know. They kind of allude to them not knowing what happened to him, so that makes me believe he may show up in an episode and probably end up dying off in an episode in Season 3. Who knows? But I would love to get a figure of this guy, and for God's sakes, give him the G1 colors, please. Maybe we'll have a decent G1 style Alpha Trion finally. This is another one I think would be very cool. Solus Prime. I believe Megatron cut his arm off to use the hammer, the Solus Prime hammer, forge in the later season or later episodes of Season 2. They don't really tell you which Prime it was that he cut the arm off and had knockout attached to his arm, but I believe it was Solus Prime. If it wasn't intended to be that way, that's fine. You could do it anyway. I think that would be very cool. It'd be a nice Voyager class figure. I think the color scheme from the arm that we had would be very cool, and it looks like it would go well with the Beast Hunter stuff. And a nice gimmick would be to be able to detach that arm and have it attached to a Beast Hunter's Megatron Deluxe or a Voyager figure. I think that would be great. Will that happen? I don't know. Probably not, but what do you guys think? I think it would be really cool. Come on, Hasbro, give us something other than Ultra Magnus. And finally, this is a figure we must have for Transformers Prime. Shockwave. He's awesome. He's badass. We see him in one episode in Season 2. We see him in a trailer for the Beast Hunters season. This would make a fantastic toy. Voyager class, outstanding, badass. He's kind of a cross between the G1, Fall of Cybertron, and the Michael Bay version, except his gun is huge. I love this guy. Will we get to see this as a figure? I don't know. Um, Something tells me no, but for God's sake, I don't know how they couldn't. This would be an outstanding Voyager figure. And give us, an actual LED in his cycloptic eye that glows red. That would be fantastic. And do not make his gun a stupid translucent purple mech tech weapon. Oh, that would irritate the hell out of me if they did that. And if they did, it'd have to look really damn cool. So, will we get him? I don't know. I don't know how they could not really produce this figure. This is just screaming to be a Voyager figure. But I guess we'll see. What do you guys think? Do you think any of these figures that we've seen that were exclusives only to Asia, do you think we'll see these come out US side, UK side, maybe a Toys R Us exclusive? That'd be nice. It'd be really nice. And the Asia exclusives, I didn't expect those to be coming through, but they did as Toys R Us exclusives. So maybe we'll see these. I don't know. Is Sky-Quake, is Smokescreen going to come out? Do you think they're going to get canceled? What do you guys think? What other characters, Hardshell, Alpha Trion, Solus Prime, Shockwave, what figures, what characters do you want to see as figures? What characters do you think are going to make it as figures? Let me know. Leave a comment, post a video. I'm really curious to see what's going to come out. I just hope 2013 is a better year for Transformers figures than 2012 was, because to me personally, it was pretty piss poor. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked it, and look for more videos in the future.